This video will demonstrate how recipes are added and configured in iX Developer. Recipes allow the operator to quickly save and load tag values. In this example, we will define a recipe which controls tags related to a trend viewer object. We will start by adding a recipe to the project. Click on the Insert Ribbon tab, followed by Recipe. Now we need to select which tag should be part of the recipe. In our case, the recipe items are added by clicking on the Add button. Each item's name is updated. This is optional, but it makes it easier to understand the type of tag or parameter that it is connected to. Finally, we select which tag should be part of the recipe. Recipes can be added or saved in runtime. You can also define default recipes. Click on the Runtime Data tab to add default recipes. By clicking on the Add button, a recipe is added. Let's name it Normal and define the values which are loaded to the tags. We'll add one more recipe. Let's call it Zoom and define the values which are loaded to the tags. Actions need to be configured to load, save, and delete recipes. For the first button, we select Load Recipe Action. The second button is configured to save recipe. And the third button is configured to delete recipe. In order to display which recipe is loaded, a system tag needs to be added. Click on Add, System Tag. Select the latest loaded recipe tag. Let's add a text object to the screen. We will increase the font size and select white as the font color. Let's also change the text to Current Recipe. The text object is then connected to the recently added system tag. Let's simulate the application. Click on the green Run button. When clicking on the Load button, a dialog appears. The user can select which recipe they wish to load. Observe that the tag values were updated, as well as the tag that displays the current loaded recipe. The user can save the current tag values in a new recipe. When clicking on the Save button, the user can define the name of the new recipe. In this case, Quick. When clicking on the Load button, the newly created recipe is available to select from the dialog window. The user can easily delete a recipe by clicking on the Delete Recipe button. Select which recipe you wish to delete, and simply confirm your choice.